Hello, people. Good afternoon, good morning, good evening. I wish I could speak other languages, right? I would have greeted you in those languages. How are you doing today? Today, 6th of March 2024, is a great day. It's an amazing day. It's a beautiful day to be alive. My name is Dorcas Adejoro, and welcome to Wittychat Live. I wish we had tambourines. Maybe I'll get one. Who knows? But welcome. It's so amazing and really fantastic to be here again. And this is going to be 40 to 45 minutes of a very great time. Trust me when I say that our guest on the show today is a phenomenal person. I don't want to reveal the person's identity. When he or she comes, right, the person is going to fully introduce him or herself. So welcome again. Thank you so much for joining us. Wittyville Properties is a proud sponsor of this live chat, and we are your go-to brand. We are a trusted company for the best land properties in Lagos, Ogun State, Nigeria. For now, right? For now, Nigeria. Why did I say for now? Because change. They say change is the most constant thing, right, that can ever happen in life. So yes, for now, we are primarily selling land locations in Lagos and also in Ogun State. So in Lagos, you can get from us land properties at Ibejuleki, Ekpe, while in Ogun State, you can also get it for Abeokuta. Abeokuta has the farmland where you can get different varieties of options of land properties that you can use for farming. Very fertile and rich, locations. So welcome once again. Thank you so much for joining. If you're here live, I want you to just drop in the comment box your name and where you're watching from, right? So that this can be very, I want to say very interactive, yes. So welcome. I'm going to be saying something. So during the course of last week, I came across something that was very shocking. I don't want to call it shocking, but I came across something and it made me realize why there have been a lot of, I want to say hints. Yes, hints. There have been a lot of news that, okay, the prices have changed, this just catapulted to this price, this was this amount, and even the real estate construction items, they're also well included in this. So in case you are wondering, how come something that I got 300k last December 2023, that was just 3 months, barely 3 months ago, how come it's now selling for this amount, right? So I got a list. Oh, thank you, Yanulu Afamure. Where are you joining us from? Let me know where you're joining from. Thank you so much for everyone. Thank you for joining. This is Wittychat Live, a trusted conversation with very trustworthy people in real estate. So I was talking about the current situation of real estate construction. So sharp sand, plaster sand, granite, cement, iron, all of the materials, the prices have not only doubled, right? They have tripled. Tripled from what it used to be before. And before it's not even 2022. It was 2022. Oh, we can say that okay. That was just two years ago. This 2024 and that was 2022. But no, 2023, December 2023 compared to the prices of what we have now, it is really, really alarming, which is why I am starting the show today with a quote I saw. Honestly, when I saw that quote, I felt like, okay, this might be controversial, but I'm still going to share it. And I really want to hear, what your thoughts are on this quote. It's a quote by someone I actually respect a lot when it comes to entrepreneurship, leadership. So he said something. He said, if somebody offers you an opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes. Then learn how learn how to do it later. I'll read that again. So this person said, I don't want to disclose the identity yet, but I'm going to do that once I'm done reading. The person said, if somebody offers you you said amazing. If somebody offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes. Then learn how to do it later. What do you think? I'm going to be sharing my thoughts, but I'm not going to share them now. So you can wait on this show to the end. Make sure you are active in the comment section. Make sure you share your thoughts. Tell me what you think about that quote. Do you think that, okay, if for instance you get a job offer and someone says, oh, can you do this? Can you do this? Or you get an opportunity to maybe, I think job opportunity works best as an example in this scenario. And then you know, in your knowing of knowings, that I do not have this skill. I don't have this skill set they are requiring. And this quotes, or this person behind the quotes, is saying that you should accept it because it is an opportunity. You should take it and then go back and then learn it before you now start implementing. How do you feel about that quote? What do you think? Do you agree? Do you agree? I don't want to say with your church mind, but do you agree? So the person that shared that quote with the world is Richard Branson. Come on. Richard Branson is like a chain CEO of different a group of companies, actually, Virgin Atlantic, a lot. So if Richard Branson is telling you this, what do you think? 2024, no great for anybody. On that note, I'm going to be bringing on board our guest for the show today. Drum rolls, drum rolls. Yes, she's here. Welcome, Ma. Good afternoon. Hello, Ma. Can you hear me? Oh, this network, like this. This network.
Hello, I
Hello, Ma.
can hear
Can
you.
you
Good
hear me?
afternoon.
Okay, good
Yeah, I can hear
afternoon,
you. Good
Ma.
afternoon, my
Thank
sister.
you.
Good afternoon, Ma.
Thank you so much for joining. Thank you very much for taking our
Yeah,
time.
it's a pleasure to be here. Yeah.
Amazing. So I would want to just dive right into it. Yes. So please, Ma, please tell us your name, tell us your occupation, your current professional occupation, and if possible, your academic record or qualifications.
All right. Thank you very much. Firstly, I want to appreciate Witty Limited, for this great opportunity to be here. Yeah, I need to start with that first. It's a privilege. Okay. My names are Olawale Victoria Fumi. Yeah, I'm a real estate consultant, the CEO of Gifted Hands Properties
Wow.
Limited. Been into, yes, I've been into real estate for about 8 to 9 years now. And in terms of
Wow.
my academics, you know, uh, background, I have BSc accounting, BSc Edu, that is BEd in accounting, and also OND accounting. So
Wow.
I've been an
You're a money
accountant
woman.
in real estate. In real estate, yeah. Okay. So real estate is what I do 24/7, and is a
Wow.
platform, is a business that I've been enjoying by the grace of God. So I'm passionate about really helping people solving the problem of housing deficits in Nigeria. So it has been a need that we are planning to solve, and we've been solving by grace. Yeah, thank you very much.
Amazing. Amazing. You see, when I said our guest today she's an amazing person. She's very well loaded. 6 to 9 years of real estate
Yeah.
experience. Can you beat that? I celebrate you, ma. So that's
It's
going
the
to lead
grace
me
of God that's
to.
been there.
Thank you, ma. That's going to lead me to my next question. Actually, you already answered my next question.
Okay,
I was
ma.
going to ask for how long you've been in the real estate space. So I think the very next question would be, how did you enter into the real estate space? What was the what was your why? Abi, what is your why? Why real estate? Why did you choose real estate? What happened?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, thank you very much. That is a very good question. Now, before now, I've been into, after my schooling, no job anywhere, seek for job. In fact, at the time I was done with my studies, I was told in terms of age, in the civil servant, I couldn't get job, you know. So
Wow.
I pick up a skill and I pick up the aspect of, networking. I've been a networker before 2016, doing different networking. We don't want to start measuring those network companies I've worked with. Now, along the line, my mom happens to be the reason,
Wow.
my wife, for joining real estate, for doing this business. Do you know why I said that? She happens to be a civil servant, and while she was still serving the government, she got some loan to acquire properties. And our experience was a bitter one because she lost properties allocated to her by Omonile 3 different times. Imagine
Wow.
somebody use getting loan to that she's meant to serve for a whole period of years in the ministry. And at the end of the day, what she's used the loan for was nowhere to be found. It was a bad experience for her. So along the line, during the course of my network business, a friend that we've been into network together, introduced me to real estate and said that, Mrs. Olawale, there is a business I want to introduce you to. I said, what is that? Is it this network again? Just leave me. Because there are so many network I've done that are with little result. The challenge of uplines, taking advantage of the downlines, all these points, acquiring to them alone, you'll be in the position to just be clapping for them while they are
Yeah.
collecting all the awards. So I felt I'm done, that I'm not interested in it. So it took a very long time for this guy to keep coming to my place of shop. I have a small shop then. I was into skills. I wouldn't want to take much of our time. If I have to tell you the whole story from the beginning, it take a longer time. So, the
Okay.
skill aspect is what I embrace after dropping the network businesses. So I pick up art making, beats making. I was training people. I was able to train people on behalf of government for good 3 years at Badagry, Women
Wow.
Fierce Poverty Alleviation Center at Badagry. So I taught for
Wow.
3 good years. And along the line, I decided, okay, let me have my own shop. Let me stop this business, this serving government. Let me see how I can set up myself. So I got a small shop. I was working there. So along the line, this guy just walked to my shop and said, Mr. Lale, there is a business I want to show you. I said, what is it all about? He now showed me his alerts from pertinent properties that he did not even know who sold the land, but he got an alert. I saw the alert. It was 500,000 naira alert. I said, "Ow, this was 16 years ago. I mean, sorry, 8 years ago. When somebody
Wow.
is showing you an alert of 500,000 8 years ago, you know what
500K.
it means."
Yes.
And he said, yes, 500,000, 500K. He said, I'm not the one that sold. He was not the one that sold, but he just received the alert through somebody that sold. I said, what is it all about? Okay, let me just come and see what is happening. So that was why I joined Pertinent 2016. I went there, I registered, and I became a realtor. So I passed through some trainings, and from there, I pick up real estate business. And I said, no any other business except real estate. I told people around me, I said, I'm going to hand over this to my children's children because it's a business that
Wow.
does not require capital from me. I've
Wow.
done so many. When I say networking, when you have to buy products, the product will get expired. You have to look for a buyer and all the. At the end of the day, you lose the money, you lose the product. But real estate does not require capital. I started with then. I think I started with 2,000 naira registration fee, and today I have made a lot of money. So what really prompts me to be into real estate is actually solving the problem of an old woman that raised loan, that got loan to buy properties, and at the end of the day, she has nothing to show for it. So I was so passionate to help people out there. If I continue this story now, I might not permit you to ask other questions. But I think it's a story I need to
You would
narrate
have
well
answered all
because
my questions.
yeah, because my
So, ma,
passion,
please
yes,
continue.
because my
Yes.
passion, yeah, my passion to solve problems, to help those people out there, prompted me to talk to my church members. Immediately I registered with pertinent, I looked at it. This is an opportunity for people to own property. So I called my pastor. I called about 10 people in my group. I said, see, we must get land. I've gotten a reliable complaint that can solve the problem of Omonile. So, the place of trust, people in my church know who I am. My pastor knows me. Everybody like, if it is Mrs. Olawale,
Yeah.
we will buy this property. So simultaneously, I was able to sell 10 plots at a go after 6 months of registration.
Wow. Wow. Ha, that is fantastic. Ma, are you still there? Hmm. Wow. Are you guys honestly, are you guys ready? But this is really amazing. Mrs. Olawale, are you still here? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Okay, looks like she is having network issues. So while she is trying to sort that out, recap of what she has shared so far, she got into real estate because of the fact that she wanted to help solve a problem, right? And one thing she said that is ringing in my head is that she's going to hand over real estate business even to her, down to her children. Down to her children. So that sounds to me like she's already planning for her retirement, right? So she's already planning for the future. So everyone joining, I can see Mr. Olushola Obasa, my boss. Well done, sir. He said, well done, boss. We are learning, ma. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let me check and see if our guest has been able to join again. Okay, she is not here yet. So just like Mrs. Olawale was saying, she said real estate is a business, the only business. She was so proud to say that real estate is the only business that does not require capital. Capital. I mean, what business do you want to start today and you're wondering, oh, okay, I need to put together some funds. Okay, I need money. I need this. I need that. She has said today on the show that real estate is the only um real estate is the only business that you go into and does not require capital. Okay, so our guest has joined. I'm trying to see if she's here. So please share this live link with everyone you know. Share on your status,
Hello?
tell them that something is happening and you have to join us. Thank you so much for joining again, ma. Sorry about that. The network has
Yeah, thank
been
you.
acting up.
Yeah,
So ma, you were
yeah.
just at the point, the juicy part I wanted to hear. When you were talking about how you sold 10 plots in a space of 6 months after registration.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow. And how were you able
Okay.
to do that?
So that happens, that happens due to my passion to help people. As at that month, I think it was August 2016. There was a promo launch that was done by pertinent groups, and
Okay.
that happens to be the first promo launch I was attending. Then I attended. So I went to Mr. Olonsheni, the director of the company, the co-founder of the company, and I told him, I said, sir, there is an offer for discount price for half plot of land, which was meant to be 150,000 naira outright payment in that promo. So there is a kind of information they've given to us, we realtors before the time. So we are aware of what will happen on that day. So I now went to him, I said, sir, I have 10 people that cannot actually pay 150,000 at once. They are my church members. Could you please give them 10 months? Could you please give them 10 months to be paying every month for the next 10 months? It was like, this is too much, oh, madam. But because of your passion, because of your readiness to help people, I will offer you this. So,
Wow.
I was so excited. It was a rare offer because it was not meant for everybody. So I quickly went to my pastor and I said, you people should come to the promo venue with 15,000 naira at least. That will be your first installment. So 10 people came for that event for my church and they all paid 15,000, which happens to be their first installment, and they were paying every month for 10 months. So every
Wow.
month I was making these sales, and I was getting my commission monthly on 10 people simultaneously. So it was an amazing idea. It just came upon me like that just because of the passion to help them. And unconsciously, I never knew I was actually helping myself too to make money. You understand? So
Okay.
today, as at 2 days ago, one of them called me that he wants to start building. Can you imagine that same
Wow.
land?
Wow.
So
Wow. I'm sure you must have
it
felt
was that was
very, very fulfilled.
exactly,
Can you hear me?
exactly.
Okay.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes, I
So
can hear you.
you sound to me like someone that has properly hacked the I won't say the secret or the concept of earning even while you're not the one that made the sales. Earning, building like a since you
Exactly.
mentioned networking. So you can I think you need to explain to
Yeah.
everyone watching how they can join real estate and then build a network that enables them to earn from sales that they don't make directly.
In fact, see, I'm going to say share an experience in this. Do you know that
Yes.
I made my first I made my first million not from my direct sales, but from the sales of somebody I recruited into the business. I was
Wow.
thinking I have to struggle to make that million. I've never seen million in my account as at then,
Wow.
and uh, I made my first 1 million by recruiting people that sold. So
Wow.
real estate business is a platform, I won't say is a platform for people that have one, not people that actually have money first. You understand? If you have your money, it's fine. If you have a lot of money in your account, is good. You can do real estate. But the platform has been so um prepared, has been so organized such that even somebody that has no money, that has
Can
is
just come in.
0%, is zero in your account, maybe your account is reading zero balance, you can actually do real estate.
Wow.
Do you understand? Yeah. What you just need to have is not the money, is what we call integrity. That is the greatest money anybody should desire to have. That is the biggest
Integrity.
money. Let me use that word. Everybody should desire to have. You know, most of us will look at it that I don't have money, I can't do real estate. I was talking to a girl of 25 years recently, and it was like,
Okay.
you are a big woman now, you are into real estate. What will I use? How will I start real estate? I don't have any money. Are you with me? I hope you are hearing me.
Yes. Yes. I can hear you clearly.
Okay. So she said, I don't have money. This is a money matter. How do I do it? I said, see, there is a platform you can leverage on, and that is the platform of networking. Most people all out there, please, I'm passionate about this. Most people out there are always with the language. This language is common. What is networking? I can't do networking. Networking is not a business. Is this, is that. If you tell them networking, they will run. You see people running away from you and say networking. No, we're talking about networking. we're not talking about hawking products or moving around all over the world, working on the streets, and selling products. That's not networking. A lot of people they place of all these products, GNLD people they see on the street and they feel when you call them networking, you ask them to come and hawk on the road, on the streets. No,
Yes.
networking actually means leveraging on other people's
Mm.
intelligence, leveraging
Wow.
on other people's money,
Mm.
leveraging on other people's relationship,
Mm.
leveraging on other people's time, and leveraging on other people's capacity. That is
Wow.
what networking is all about. Okay? This
Yes.
man that sold, the man I introduced happens to be a very influential person in the society. He happens to be my pastor. In fact, he trained me in Bible school when I was at the age of 15, 16 years old.
Wow.
Bible school, you understand? Bible study, Bible Sunday school teacher before he became a pastor.
Yes.
So along the line, it took me good 2 years to follow him up before he could sign up with me in pertinence as a realtor. I mean, good
Wow.
2 years. I've sent a lot of information, a lot of invites. He wouldn't give me attention. I went down to his house with flyers.
Mm.
He did not give
Mm.
me any attention. But do you know what what captured him? Let me share that with you. I
Yes,
decided
please.
I decided to use a system. It is called third party system. That third
Okay.
party system, I introduced it to my team when I started building team in pertinence property. So pertinence group. So I introduced the system to my team. Okay, you have a list of people you've been talking to. They are not giving you attention. I also have a list of people I've been talking to. They didn't give me attention. Okay, let's exchange our list. I'll be
Mm.
communicating these people, inviting them for a meeting on your behalf. And you do the same thing on my behalf.
Wow.
So immediately we set up this idea. This man was actually in Canada.
Wow.
So the my partner was sending message to him that, oh, you've been selected to be part of a business opportunity in Nigeria, and this business opportunity is going to open your eyes to a lot of offer. And that was the content of the message both of us sent to our people. And immediately he received that message. He called me and said, Miss Fumi, please, oh, I received a message that you recommended me for an opportunity. What is it all about? I said, Daddy, just try to be there. The program is coming up at, that was where we did West Summit, West Summit at
Okay. Yes.
KIC, Maryland, you know. So, yeah, so I told him he should try to come. He said, that particular day, he will actually be in Nigeria, but it's going to be 2 days to that time, that he will try to come. He appreciated me so much. I said, thank you for these offers, for you to have nominated me. He was so excited about it. Now, listen, in building relationship, you shouldn't be greedy. You
Wow.
know, there was an offer that was meant to be given that day, a 50% discount for anybody that signed up into the real estate platform. If I did not give him that platform, I would have been able to get 5,000 naira commission if I had invited him to a normal program setting where there is no discount at all. You understand? But
Wow.
I decided to forget about that 5,000. I opened up that opportunity for him and he came. Do you know that that particular day he signed up? He came
Wow.
all the way from Canada. He embraced that opportunity. He signed up and he became a realtor that particular day. And after
Wow.
that, subsequent trainings, he attended with enthusiasm. He was so happy I opened up that opportunity for him. And few months later, do you know that he sold that land worth 30 million without my notice? I wasn't there when the deal was closed.
Wow.
He invited his friend all the way from Canada to come and inspect the property, all the way from Dubai to inspect the property. I wasn't there. And I got an an alert of 1.250 million in the middle of night, in the night. You know,
Why did you
it was
scream?
an amazing experience.
Did you scream? Did that alert make you
Sincerely
scream?
speaking, imagine 1.250 million compared to 5,000 naira I ignored.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Do you understand? So
That is
that was how
amazing.
I got my first million in the industry. And ever since then,
Wow.
I've made several millions anyway through direct sales.
Wow.
But this one was an amazing one without my effort. It was a little effort. And the little effort was the ability to invite him to the event,
Hmm.
you know.
Event.
So
Hmm.
there is something that is called sponsoring events. You have to sponsor some events on your own. In fact, I remembered, I think I paid for his Uber to come to that
Hmm.
event. I think I paid for the Uber ride, for him
Hmm.
to be at that event too.
Wow.
So I
So people should
that
be
is that
willing
about how
to
I made.
also um spend money so that they can also make more money. Since you said you paid for his
Exactly.
Uber ride.
Yes, yes. So at least you need to learn to let go. You invest
Hmm.
into people's life intentionally. When you talk about investment is not only just about you. You invest into people's life. In
Hmm.
fact, the greatest investment you can do is the one you invest into people's life. You
Hmm.
understand? That has a
Yes.
lot of future prospects, a lot of returns on investment.
Hmm.
ROI. You understand?
ROI.
Yeah.
Yes. That is very fantastic. Please, if you are still watching
Thank
this
you.
session, if you are still here with us, this is Mrs. Olawale Victoria, and
Yeah.
I'm sure you heard what she has to say, at least even for a minute. The part where she got her first million and all of that. Very phenomenal experience and story. Thank you so much for sharing the actual detail. So, if someone
You're
on
welcome.
watching this chat is interested in how you were able to build that network of people, a team of how many people are in your team currently?
Yeah. Currently, I have close to 300 people. I have
Wow.
close to 300 people in my team. Yeah.
Wow. That is amazing. Man, you're controlling human beings because you are very passionate about this real estate thing and about solving problems. That is very commendable. You are doing a
Yeah.
fantastic job.
I think the what really make this work, what really make it work is actually the passion to show people the way. I've been into this system for a while and I know what it takes to take people out of their shell. Some people I have to pay for their registration fee for them to know that
Wow.
I know what I'm talking about.
Wow.
There are some team members today, they are not even aware they've completed their registration fee. I paid on their behalf. You
Wow.
understand? And some of them have made sales. Some of them ignore the platform. Some of them are there, they are not working. But what I've decided in my heart is that my decision is that I would not allow anybody negligency, anybody nonchalant attitude to affect me. You understand? Either you move or not, I am moving. That is my
Wow.
slogan. So either you are ready to close deal or not, I am not limited by your own say. Some uplines, some downlines rather, some team members feel you are actually pushing them because you want to make money through them. But it is not so because when they make the money, the first money goes to them, the bulk money goes to them. Imagine somebody earning 10% commission and you as a referrer, you are earning just 2%. So who is getting more?
Yeah, they are getting more.
You
True.
understand?
Yes.
They are getting more. There was a particular downline that had a client in abroad that came all the way from US to buy property. I had to follow this woman down to the site. I did all the inspection on the downline's behalf. I even did a launch during the course of during the course of inspection. I took this client to the nearest eatery. I served her. I did all this just for to ensure that the deal is closed. And to the glory of God, we closed that deal. She earned the
Wow.
highest percentage, but I got my
Wow.
2%. Till date,
Amazing.
this woman happens to be an elderly woman. Till date, this woman can never forget that effort.
Mm.
You understand?
Mm.
And that has
Mm.
bring a bond between both of us. She believes so much in me, and any other opportunity I share with her, she's ready
Mm.
to run with it.
Mm. Mm.
You understand?
But before you go
So that
any
is it.
deeper,
That
this is
yeah.
yes, this is a perfect time for you to share your contact with anyone watching that is interested. In case they want to call you after now and say,
Okay.
Ma, oh, please come and show me the way. How are you able to build this massive network of people? How are you able to keep pushing? So, Ma, please share your phone number, your social media handles, and all of that. And also maybe that of your
Okay.
company too,
Thank
because you mentioned at the beginning that you are a CEO. So yes, you can just
yeah.
let.
Yeah, the name of my company is Gifted Dance Properties Limited. It's a registered company with CAC, and we have a license from EFCC to operate as a company that is not into money laundering. So we have that certificate already with us. Okay, all right. So the company's account number is what you can use to reach me. That is our hotline rather. So we have 081
Okay.
85 25 1212. Okay, let me take it again for those that
Again,
are
yes.
saving or trying to write it down. 081 85 25 1212. That is our Gifted Hands Properties Limited contact. Okay, then the social handles we have Gifted Hands Property on Facebook, on Instagram, Gifted Hands Property. So not properties now, and it's joined together. The Gifted Hands is joined, the property is also joined together. Gifted Hands
Okay.
Property. So that is what
Properties.
we have on the social handles, both on Instagram and Facebook. And my own personal Facebook handle, if you want to reach me on my personal, you see
Yes.
Fumilayo Olawale. Okay. Olawale Olawale, that is my personal Facebook
Amazing.
handle.
Very, very
Yeah.
amazing. So thank you to everyone that has just joined
Thank you.
us. Welcome to Witty Chat Live. My name is Dorcas Adejoro and I'm your host. And with me on the chat today is Mrs. Fumilayo Olawale, an astounding woman doing really fantastic thing in the real estate space. And she has been sharing so far her story, her growth story, how she was able to leverage networking as the, I won't say the arc, or as the concept which she has been able to build wealth, which she has been able to build and foster relationships. Right. So, Ma, my next question for you on the chat today would be, as a woman in the real
Okay.
estate space, so I want to talk a bit on
Yeah.
the female opinion when it comes to real estate, because of course this is March and this is when we are celebrating International Women's Day, Mother's Day, a lot of women related
Exactly.
celebration. So I want to just
Yes, so happy
divert a
Women's
bit
Day
to
to
that.
everyone.
Yes, happy International Women's Day to you, Ma, in advance, and to everyone watching. So my question is this: how were you able to um navigate successfully? You know, there are some challenges in real estate. Oh, okay, you're not supposed to go, for instance, going to sites, going inside sites. You know, some sites, they are very undeveloped, everywhere is still filled with bushes. How are you able to, and you're the one leading a team of people and you're a woman, how are you able to balance it?
Yeah, that is a very good question. And then I will like to answer it well. Okay. Now, one of the things I discovered is there's a need for one to be bold. If
Hmm.
you really want to do anything as a woman, you need to be bold and also believe in yourself.
Hmm.
Right, quite all right, there will be challenges. There are some things that will confront you. There's some confrontations that you are going to experience. But if you had made up your mind and say, okay, in this, I'm going to be successful, I'm going to and I'm ready to do it, then you see things working together for your good. Okay. Now, I think let me just share an experience. Firstly, I'm so fortunate to have a caring husband and a man that believes so much in me. So I think
Wow.
aside God supporting me, aside God Himself giving me the courage to keep moving, my husband has been another, backbone
Support.
in terms of support, in terms of encouragement, in terms of making things work for me. And say, okay, stay, don't worry, I will stay at home with the kids. You just go for the inspection. At
Wow.
times I will leave home as early as 5 o'clock, as early as 4:30, 5 o'clock, because I want to go to site. I want to meet up radio presentations and all that. But his support alone has really helped me. So, as a woman, if you need to succeed in this business, you need to actually seek for 100% support from your husband, or else you'll be struggling. You understand?
Wow.
So, whatever to take you to get that support, you need to give it to it. You need to give it whatsoever. If it's take you to humble yourself the more, if it take you to be more supportive at home, that okay, anything you make sure you are putting something on the table. There's no man that will see a woman that is supportive, in terms of uh, taking care of the needs of the house, that will not say, madam, oh yeah, go, 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 go. Go, don't worry, I will take care of this. So you should be ready to do all this. These are the ways to get support, you know, from your husband. Then in terms of leading people, I am the type that I don't really depend on my own idea. I look out for people that have more idea than I do. I look out
You
for
just
men. In
answered
my
my
team,
next
there are a lot of
question.
men. Maybe you don't know. I'm not just leading women. Yes, I'm not just leading women. I have men in my team, but I always seek for their advice. I seek for their support. I don't just give instructions. I seek for their own ideas. Then we reason together and execute. So I think that is what has been helping me. You know, I don't just instruct. I don't command. Put down all my ideas in a way of suggestion, as in I'm suggesting to them. I don't authorize
Yes.
them. So when I'm suggesting, I seek their own opinion, then we reason together and execute.
Wow.
So don't you know that personally as a company, there are a lot of deals I couldn't close as a woman because I decided not to go into those negotiation table alone without a man. You understand? I decided to say, okay, if nobody is available for this deal, I am not going. If no male
Going.
is available, if there is no any man in the team
Wow.
that is ready to go with me, I am not going because I know the
Wow.
place of men in business. We are emotional. Our thinking is mostly emotional as a woman, but men are rational. They can
Yes.
reason along better than you do. When you are emotionally carried away, they can call your attention back and say, look at this, look at that.
This is the
Let's put this in
objective.
place.
Yes.
So that has been my strength. That has been the reason why I've been diving in this company, in this industry. Okay, let me share this with you. There is a particular land I'm supposed to acquire as a company through Omonile
Okay.
team. And I went there with my partner, Mr. Paul Jegede, my then partner. He's no more available now in the industry. So,
Okay.
and we went there together for that meeting. But after the meeting, it wasn't comfortable. Even as much that we know that we are getting more from it. When you get land from Omonile, you'll be getting more percentage. You are getting even 100%, 100% benefit profit.
Yes.
But
Yes.
because he wasn't giving me his agreement, his consent of it. Do you know that I didn't go for that deal? I was called. They were
Wow.
calling me, madam, come now, we are waiting for you. I said my partner is not available, so I can't go. You
Wow.
understand? And this has been saving me a lot, even from falling into wrong ends. Yes, it has been saving me a lot. So as a woman, you can do this real estate. You can do it by not relying on yourself alone. You understand? Still leverage on men around. Reliable men, trustable men. And then you'll be able to fly. The sky will be the starting. Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Thank you
I
very
mean, you
much.
just answered like three of my
Yeah,
next questions with this response, honestly. Because there was
that's
a
great.
question I had. Yes, I had a question noted about how you are able to properly navigate negotiations as a woman. But then you just spoke about it. And then you also spoke about how you work with your partner and then also, listen and follow, ask for advice from men in the real estate space, not working alone. That is really, really commendable. Thank you so much. So, in case you have questions for Mrs. Victoria Olawale, kindly drop them in the chat box. I mean, I can see that people are watching us live. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been 45 minutes of amazing conversation. So, Ma, just as we wrap up, my question to you right now is, what role has mentorship played in your life? I
Fantastic
don't think
question.
I
I've been
picked
expecting this question.
I don't think I picked particularly you saying, okay, this person is your mentor, but I know you've mentioned the number of people that you spoke to before making decisions. So I want you to answer the question around mentorship. How has it played or influenced your growth in the real estate space? And if
Okay.
there's anyone watching that is still skeptical about why do I need a mentor? Please help answer that question, ma.
Thank you very, very much, Ma. I really appreciate this question. Yeah. Now, when I joined Pertinent Group, I was so fortunate that few months to the time after I joined, there was a program that was organized by Dr. Olonshe's Emmanuel and Mr. Wisdom Ezekiel. It was called ah, am I now? It was called E-Track. Yes, E-Track,
Okay,
and
okay.
but this particular E-Track was not the normal one because we were asked to pay for it. We were asked to pay 50,000 naira for that E-Track. And then I looked at it. I said, as at that time, I wasn't having money with me. That was like 20, 2017. I didn't have that money. But I was like, they said they just needed few people that would like to come for this business training. It's called business training, and then that are interested in real estate. But what will make them to know you are serious is by paying that 50,000. So I had to borrow. I discussed with my husband. I said, see,
Wow.
borrow this money. I must be part of this. So I borrowed that 50,000. In fact, it was 30,000 I was able to raise. So I paid it as part payment and I started the training. We had a mentorship training for good 1 week. I think like 5 hours per day with Miss
Wow.
Dr. Olonsheyi and Mr. Wisdom Ezekiel and Dr. Olumide Emmanuel was there, and different lecturers were invited for this training. We did it. It was a successful one. And from there, I had an opportunity to be in the mentorship uh, forum of Dr. Olonsheyi uh, and I was able to participate in trainings, series of trainings. I got certificates for those trainings, and then I noticed that the place of mentorship gave me an opportunity to have 20 years experience of someone, an experience that was gathered for 20 years. I was able to get it within
Yes.
few years. Within few years, it was as if I've been into real estate for long. The way I handled the
Long.
business, the way I thought, we were even taught the aspect of negotiation, what you need to do when you are negotiating. You know, I was like, thank God I participated. You know, now the funniest part of that story is that, do you know that the along the line after the training, we were told that the 50,000 we paid was not actually for the training. It was a deposit to own an estate inside an estate in Pertinent. I was given a franchise to operate as an entity. That was how
Wow.
I started my real estate company. That was the way I
Wow.
started. I was encouraged in that training to register my complaint, to start,
Wow.
you know, as a franchise, to get a franchise to start the complaint. I was given properties just with 50,000 naira deposit. Can you see what can I say now? Can you see what readiness to
To
achieve
learn.
opportunity, readiness to
Yes.
embrace
Yes.
opportunity, readiness to
Hmm.
go on an extra mile. Even when I did not
Hmm.
have the money, let's assume I did not borrow that money. Let's assume I
Hmm.
folded my hands and I said I didn't have the money. I would have lost
Hmm.
that great opportunity. It was a lifetime opportunity for me.
Hmm.
It was a lifetime opportunity for me.
Wow.
Remember, I just joined like just less than a year, less than a year to that period of offer. And I was able to embrace it. It was as if that offer was actually was made for me. So, and that was how I started real estate company. I didn't have office, but the franchise gave me an opportunity to use pertinent office for registration, use pertinent office
Wow.
for CAC registration, use pertinent office for my flyers,
Wow.
use pertinent office for my publicity. It was just an amazing opportunity for me. So anybody out there, I want to encourage you that, see, don't joke with mentorship.
Hmm.
It may cost you whatever it may cost you to embrace mentorship. Please give it to it. Give it. You are going to reap it. You are going to gain it in 100 folds. You are going to reap the reward in 100 folds. So today I'm not regretting being a mentee of Dr. Olonsheyi. Emmanuel, he has been there for us, he has been there
Wow.
for me personally. He opened up doors to relationship, to conversation. I can communicate him via email, I can communicate him via WhatsApp, just because of that one step that I took the other time. So that is the role of mentorship in real estate industry cannot be overemphasized, can never be underestimated.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. 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 Fantastic. I wish I could. I need to clap for you, man. I need to clap at this point because all your responses have been spot on. They have been mind blowing. Thank you so much. It pays. It really pays
Thank
to
you, man.
always take opportunities when
Because
they
it's
come and
real. It's not, I'm not forming it. They are reality. They are things I experience.
fantastic.
So
Yes. Yes.
yeah.
They are very real. So just as we wrap up, Ma,
Yeah.
what tips will you give to anyone looking out
Yeah.
to purchase properties? Say for instance, Wittyville Properties. Somebody watching is considering, okay, how do I know if these people are genuine? How do I trust them? So what tips would you give to anyone looking out to take hold of any real estate investments, maybe land or properties?
It's going to shock you for what I want to say now. Do you know that
Okay.
the director of Whitley Property
Wittyville.
happens to
Yeah.
be my boss in Olonsheyi Mentee. He happens to
Gagan.
be the
Wow.
person in charge of the mentee forum. So when you talk
Wow.
about integrity, when you talk
Hmm.
about uh, trust capital, we've
Hmm.
been trained to build it consciously and intentionally. And this
Hmm.
is what we are doing at Whitley Properties, Whitland
Wittyville
Properties.
Property.
We are ensuring
Yes.
that Whitley Properties, yes, to ensure that we are saving people from wrong hands. So if
Hmm.
there is any
Hmm.
other place you need to be to
Hmm.
acquire properties, this is the best platform for you. Because we are conscious of this. We are ready to save people from strong wrongings. We are ready to put smiles into the faces of people that has been frauded, people that are currently weeping. Don't know that a lot of people have lost their money, a lot of people have lost their life as a result of their relationship with Omonile.
Hmm.
You understand? A lot of
Yes.
people, a lot of people have even crossed their heart and said they are not buying land anymore. But with this complaint, with this platform, I want to ensure you that you are in a safe hand. You are in a safe place. You can close your two eyes and do business with us. You can buy any of our property with assurance that you will get delivery, you will build your house, and you will live in it. Because our deal with you does not end until you build your house and you live in it.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness. I don't even think I need to see anything
Yeah,
again. You just wrapped up the chat, ma. That was amazing. Thank you so,
yeah.
so, so much. This has been great, and
You're
I'm sure
welcome, ma.
everyone that has joined, they have been able to pick. I mean, if not just one thing, they've been able to pick a lot from all of the valuable insights that you have shared, even from your personal experiences. Thank you so much for taking out time to join us. So once again, I want you to share your contact with everyone watching, your phone number, your social media handles, just before I let you go this afternoon, ma.
All right. All right. Thank you very much. All right. So my contact number is on WhatsApp. You can DM us on 081 85251212. It's a very simple number. You can pick it up 08185251212. All right, 08185251212. Then our social handles is Gifted Hands Property, all without space, joined together. Gifted as property, capital letter G, the every other letters and small letters, both on Instagram and social handles. All right.
Wow. Thank
Thank you
you.
very, very
Thank
much.
you. Thank you. Thank you, ma. I can continue saying thank you because this has
You're
been an
welcome.
amazing time with you.
It's,
Thank you
it's
so
my
much.
pleasure to even share
Hopefully,
my story public for the first time. It's a story I've
wow.
been I've been trying to see if I can even write a book of on. I would like to
Wow.
write a book
Wow.
for that.
Wow. Thank you for the privilege. Thank you for
Thank you,
accepting to
ma'am.
share your story first time publicly with us on Wittychat Live. We really we don't take that for granted. We appreciate you. Thank you so much.
You're
So right
welcome.
now I'm going to be forced to let you I mean go now. But we hope to also have you
All right.
again on the show for another session because this was
Yes,
really
I'll be glad to
fantastic.
come again.
Wow, amazing. Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for
very
that,
much. God
ma.
bless.
Amen. So it's bye for now.
Thank you,
Thank
ma'am.
you, ma.
Bye for now. Enjoy your day.
Yes, ma. You too. Wow, wow, wow. That was, over the roof. If I'm sure if you can see me right now, you can see the flames coming out of my head because it was like she just opened my head and she was pouring all of those things in it. How about you? What was your um what did you take out from today's chat session? I'm sure it was really helpful. I'm sure you found our responses very useful to you. So please drop a comment. Let us know how you have been enjoying our sessions so far. And I mean, the most important thing, let us know how we will be able to help you secure your next land property. So scrolling across your screen, um, you can see the websites, right? So at Wittyville Properties, we have a land listing platform called reaps.co, reapse.co. And I'm sure in your mind somewhere you're like, what's my business or how do I even use it? So I'm going to answer the what's your business part of that question. It is that we have taken it upon ourselves, just like Mrs. Olawale said, we've taken it upon ourselves as an organization to help you resolve whatever issues you're having. What is that issue that's been, limiting or restricting you from getting your first land property? 2024 is the best time. 6th of March 2024, 1 p.m. is the very best time for you to make a decision, right? Opportunities like this, they come once in a while, right? And now, prices of things are changing every day. A land you saw yesterday that maybe costed say 1 million naira. By tomorrow, it might have changed, right? Oh, someone just joined, Mr. I don't know if it's a Mr. or Mrs. Akintola Abimbola. She says, "Good day, my swagalicious gifted aunts." Yeah, indeed a blessing to our generation. I celebrate you, man. Thank you so much, Mr. or Miss or Mrs. Akintola Abimbola. Thank you for dropping that comment. Mrs. Olawale Victoria, aka Gifted Aunts, just like you mentioned, she joined us and she shared from her wealth of experience. It was really fantastic. So, just as I was saying, you should visit our land listing website to get affordable, very trustworthy land properties. So how do you do that? You go to the website reapse.co, reapse.co, and then you create your account. Just simple questions. It won't take you more than 2 minutes to fill that form, and you right? Then after you do that, you are able to get access to different varieties of land listing across your budget. So whatever budget you want to work with, you would find it there. And if you don't, make sure you reach out to us on social media at Wittyville Properties, or you call us on 081 3888 3406 081 3888 3406. Make sure you reach out to us because don't waste time. So just as I was saying at the beginning, and even Mrs. Olawale shared how she was able to also grow, which was the fact that she was open to learning. So you should visit your blog, eoreblog.com, for the last 9 episodes of Wittychat Live. At least go there and listen to those ones. And then you'd see different news, updates about the real estate sector. I mean, if you want to invest, if you want to put your money somewhere, you have to know what is happening there. So earblog.com is the very best avenue for you to get all of the updates, latest trends of the real estate market, and even more. So, the quote I started with, and I asked for your opinion, Mrs. Olawale answered that question indirectly. So I'm going to share the quote again. The quote is, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. That quote is by Richard Branson, and it was just, sharing about the fact that you should grab your opportunities just as soon as they appear. Don't wait. Just the way you have to grab a piece of land today. Don't wait. Make sure that this opportunity does not pass you by. This is 2024 and we know what's happening in the market. So yes, with this, we have come to the end of the live chat today. I trust you had an amazing time. I enjoyed myself, right? I'm sure you did too. Thank you so much for taking out time to watch this. If you're watching live, if you're going to be joining us later, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, turn on your notifications button, and make sure you join us live. I'll see you this Friday. Yes, we have a show on the International Women's Day. Amazing. And yes, I guess it's a woman, of course. So you have to join us. Join me. Join my guests. Join Wittyville Properties. Right? Bye. See you on Friday. 3 p.m. is the time. Bye.